Hey man, we still here, we still strong. No matter what came against us, man, we rose above it. And we always gonna put in that work. Wayne. I understanding that you wanna talk, I wanna work. I understand you special, but you still gon' put in work. I understand the evidence, what happened when it worked. I understand they had a plot against me, never worked. I understand the match it, then attach it with the work. All my shit together, in the end, it's gonna work. I understand they gonna cut you bad and it hurt. Ain't no problem, run the options, ain't no clock, let's get to work. I understand, I get to work. I understand, I get to work. Cut you bad and it hurt. Ain't no problem, run the options, ain't no clock, let's get to work. And ain't no stressing me, cause I've been on my run along to wait to see. Hit me on my line, I got the plan to speak, bro.
NAACP's The Voice. As you know, I'm always bringing something good to you. Well, today, I have something very special. I have news for you. Wonderful news indeed. I've got news for you. Excellent news indeed. This news, with everything we've been through, is going to give your soul some ease. Let's welcome 3 gentlemen to the studio. The NAACP welcomes Jason Hedges. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
The pleasure is ours. We also have in the studio R.L. Bryant. How are you, Mr. Bryant?
Wonderful. Glad to be here.
That's great. Got that deep voice like Barry White. And we have also in the studio Jonathan Banks, better known as Frouty Maine. How are you today, Jonathan?
Awesome.
Well, these gentlemen have come together to bring something wonderful to our community, something good. You see, somewhere in the midst of it all this year, they decided to end the year on a high. End the year in spite of everything that's been taken, everything that's been deleted, they decided to give something to our community. And so we brought them here because we want you to help them achieve what they set out to do. On December 30th, they're going to have the Gainesville Gala. Now, we've not had much to dress up for this year, but I ordered a red dress already. And I tell you why. Because this event gives you a chance to dress up, stretch your stuff, and do something good. And it's your opportunity to do something great before the end of the year and before the new year starts. So let's talk about this event. Let's start with R.L. Bryant. You are the head of Vipper. Tell us what that's all about.
Awesome. Well, Vipper is everything VIP. So Vipper is actually an event management company where we do festivals. I don't know if you guys remember the Man Fest, which was March, April, and May. Mm-hmm. We also run the cryptocurrency groups here at Yellow Bull, as well as software development and a little bit of everything. Our job is just to bring a little bit of technical enterprise into the city that we love so much. So I'm a part of the vision for the gala. Mm-hmm. And what that vision is ultimately we need one of those events where we can actually bring out, as you said, that red dress, and you can get in your tux, and an event where it's safe and everyone can relax, and bring in the new year for those individuals who may not have New Year's this year. It's going to be pre-New Year, so that's the Winter Gala.
That is great. You know what I just thought about? I shouldn't have told them I got a red dress, because now everybody going to find a red dress. So maybe I'll switch. Okay, so let's talk to Jason Hedges. Yeah. Mr. Hedges, University of Florida Shands Arts and Medicine.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about it.
Well, it's a program that's been going on over 30 years now.
Really?
Yeah, over 30 years at the hospital. We're the leaders in the world, so we help other programs around the world, places like Northern Ireland and Africa, set up programs like ours. And it consists of visual artists, musicians, which I am. I'm a musician in residence, so I play at the hospital bedsides for patients every day, and all the units, even in the emergency department. This year, of course, has been a little different and challenging, but everybody needs a song, and I think we really need music and art and culture. So we have visual artists, we even have dancers that work with Parkinson's, massage therapists, and of course musicians. So that's what I do. I play music, and I've been on staff for 8 years with the hospital, and we think it's a great cause. Super honored and excited to put on that suit for this event, and really, really appreciate you guys asking me to be involved in the Arts and Medicine program.
Okay, let me ask you this, Jason. What difference do you think it makes, your program, your music arts program, make in the whole scheme of things when people who are sick?
It makes a huge difference. I've seen it. I've seen transformations happen. I see it daily, weekly. There's some certain things that medicine, traditional medicine and pills just can't fix. It's your spirit. It's the will to live. It truly is healing, and we believe in the healing powers of music and arts. And I can see it from people who maybe in a sad place that have been in the hospital for close to a year. I have a patient I'm playing for now who didn't really want to talk, and now he feels like talking and even singing songs. You can feel the healing coming in, and it humanizes the hospital experience.
That is phenomenal. I believe that is so. The other day, I was listening to some music, and a song came on that we would call Back in the Day. And that song took me back to where I was in that day, and it was a very happy time. And I thought music causes us to transcend time and space, all of that.
It's so nostalgic. It can bring back memories, and I actually use it with speech therapy too. So I'll work alongside a speech therapist. And we have found that people can actually sing choruses to songs before they can actually speak them. So that speaks volumes.
Yeah, that is great. But I've always believed that arts and music and things like that could make a tremendous difference, other than, entertainment. It can transcend and go into other areas of our lives, and that's what your program brings.
Yes, ma'am.
To the lives of people who ordinarily it would not be accessible to them outside of the hospital, what you bring. So that is great. Now, Jonathan Banks, Frawley, Maine. Talk to us about this Gainesville Gala.
Oh man, I'm so excited. We're all excited. I know I'm not the only one for this to come and just be a place where not only residents can celebrate, but we're also doing something very, very, very special for our charity, which is an NFT auction house. And what an NFT auction house is, art collectibles, different collectibles and art. And NFTs are non-fungible tokens that give us ownership over our digital items. So we're able to auction these things off to benefit the charity, to benefit our community, and it's some of the biggest, newest technology that's around. And we're proud to bring it to Gainesville and bridge that gap.
That is something. I gotta find out more about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I really have no knowledge. I've heard of it, I've seen it advertised, but I gotta really find out what it's about for myself.
That's right.
Now, let's talk about the charities that are benefiting from this event.
Well, the great thing about, I have to say that, the biggest thing about this is I saw Jason performing these videos for the patients. And I was inspired by that, and I knew nothing about the program. And Jason, his family worked so hard in the community, putting on quality events and festivals, and they were blessed to work with the charity as well. So all of that was inspiring to me to say, let me use my platform to help something that my neighbor is into. And that's what it's about, neighbor helping neighbors, us coming together as a community to support each other. So just something that was him performing on those videos was so inspiring to me that I wanted to make sure to keep giving on to what he's into, and that's UF Arts and Medicine and helping those patients around the East Side Development in Gainesville. big hearts is to make sure that, you know, whatever can be done to improve our community on that side of town, that we can, you know, come together as a community and contribute towards that.
That is great, because to invest in our community is to invest in ourselves, because we live here, you know, and we're no stronger than the weakest of us. And our city is no greater than the least part of our city. And so I think that is phenomenal, because not only are you talking about it, but you're actually trying to do something about it. Now, you three have come together to do this gala.
Absolutely.
And I'm asking you, our NAACP listeners, to support them in it. Because there's so much that we cannot support in, but this is something good that we can support in. Because I've had many of you call me, email me about the East Side and the development and all of that. Well, come help them. Help them in the development project that they have going for the East Side. And also, Jason, I wanted to ask you, if we wanted to see you or hear you in the video, how could we find it?
If you go to UF Shands Arts and Medicine website or the Facebook or social media, you should be able to find lots of videos, not just on me personally, but all the artists, visual artists, and patients that we play for. And it really is inspiring. So I think you should be able to find it easily at the Arts and Medicine webpage.
Okay, Mr. Brian,
I'm here with
head of Vipper. If we wanted to know more of Vipper and what's going on, how do we find it?
VipperEvents.com. You can reach us there. Which other social media pages do we have?
Twitter, Instagram, VipperEvents.
If you Google VipperEvents, you'll pull us up.
Okay, so I know y'all must be all over Facebook.
Oh yes.
Absolutely. You can take a look at our festivals.
How can they get information and tickets for the gala?
Just go to VipperEvents, and all of the tickets there, the early bird tickets are there, so make sure that you go and get those before they sell out, because this is going to be something very big for the community. Early bird ends December 19th, so you got enough time to get in there. And
Okay, that is great. I'm gonna tell you, they brought somebody else with them that I didn't introduce. He's over my left shoulder with a camera, and I told him shoot anything. However, when he shoot me, just to make sure I look young and skinny, okay? So we gonna see if he does that. If he doesn't, this cameraman won't be back in this studio with me ever again. Photographer, videographer, Mr. Brandon Davis.
Thank you so much.
So if you see this and you like how we look and you want to look like this, that's who you call, Mr. Brandon Davis. He'll get it done for you. We appreciate your coming to the NAACP studio today. But I want to give you gentlemen a few minutes to say anything to the listeners that you would like to say.
Well, I'm just super honored to be a part of this. This is something our town needs. We need to come together. It's been a long last year and a half, 2 years, and I'm just hoping they ask me to play a song, because I love to play some music for everyone.
Well, I'm certainly going on their website to find you, because I love music too. Come on, Vipper.
Absolutely. Well, I'd like to leave the words of saying, hey, the new revolution is digital currency, it's cryptocurrency. We're bringing it to Gainesville. That's the technology. Don't get left behind. The last time that we had mass adoption like this was the internet. It has made a lot of people wealthy. It has changed a lot of lives. And cryptocurrency is here to do the same. Definitely get a hold of us.
I'm going to learn about it because it's something that happened to me. A friend of mine tried to get me to invest in these cards. You remember when they first put them in the airports and all of that, and you can buy cards? I said, ain't nobody gonna buy that. It was on the ground floor. Had I done that, I would have been a millionaire. So, I'm not gonna miss it this time. I'm gonna find out what this is about. So, Jonathan Banks, Frog the Main.
yes.
What you want to say to the listeners?
I just, before we leave, I just want to give a shout out to you, Dr. Alice, for going so hard on this program for 4 years.
Thank you.
That is huge. And we're so honored to be able to recognize that also at the gala, along with some other honorees that are going to be in the building for all of their work. I think it's important that we all remember that, like RL said, this is a time to be aware. This is a time to come together, and this is also a time to acknowledge what we can do together. And so that's what this gala is all about, bringing people together, introducing crypto, introducing NFT artworks, learning how to come together and network and talk and bring in the new year with some new conversations.
That's phenomenal. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I want to say to you that there's so much has happened over the past year and a half, 2 years, that none of us had any control over. It's almost like something took our power. Well, let's take it back. Let's take the power back and let's do something good and come together, because it is within our strength to support this endeavor and to make it something great. And when you look back on 2021, this is what you'll remember. You'll remember December 30th, how Gentleman community came together and how we did something good. So I thank y'all for stopping by, speaking with me today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
so
me.
much.
And for you, our listening audience, thank you for stopping by too. I'll speak with you again next week, so take care of yourself and each other.
Hey man, we still here, we still strong. No matter what came against us, man, we rose above it. And we always gonna put in that work. Wang.